have a statistic yet. I mean, I don't know it yet. When I say we don't have it, I mean I don't know it, but and we don't know if it's less virulent or not, but we're seeing it. And I guess I can pull that statistic for next week to see what's going on.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have no intention of ever beating up Ann Meyer. Okay. It was just a bad, rotten figure of speech I used in the last segment. It's nothing. No, it's not ever going to happen.
Well, I want to say hi to all the guys that are working over in my condo right now because I know they're listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
What are they installing in your condo?
Well,
Kevin prevention devices or what?
Well, I'm just hoping they don't install a door to the condo next door. No, I'm joking. I love those guys.
I'd have the condo swept for cameras.
So do you want to say anything about how unhappy you are that it's taking so long?
No. It's beautiful. I love it. Would you? Gosh. We have a great place to stay.
She was talking earlier about
she's talked big then, didn't she?
I did not. Oh,
hey guys,
nicely.
Hey guys, take the rest of the week off and come back next Thursday or Friday.
Oh, you can take it off with pay, by the way. Jim will be happy to write the check.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. Back to business.
Let's get back to business.
All right. Okay. Well, I've of course had COVID. I haven't let anybody forget it, I guess. But I did talk with a doctor that you folks are acquainted with. You may have seen him naked. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think it was him. But I have had one of my doctors tell me that it would be all right for me to get the vaccine. He didn't say it was good or bad. He just said it would be all right. So I'm going to get it as soon as I can.
Oh, you should. I completely support that.
Yeah. I don't.
How old are you, Mike?
68.
Okay.
Old.
Well, our next phase is going to be 75 and over. And I made the mistake of talking to Tim's counterpart the other day. I didn't say, how old are you, Gary? I said, are you 75 yet? And you know what? You shouldn't really ask someone who's not under their
75 days old.
Gary, who are you talking to?
The appropriations chair in the House.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gary
Moore.
Okay.
He's out of Bettendorf.
There was a Gary that was representative from the Storm Lake area. I can't remember his last name. Is he still around?
Oh yeah, Gary Worthen.
Yep,
he's still there.
He's still there. Okay.
Yep.
He's a Republican.
Great guy.
Right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's on judicial, I think, isn't he?
He's judiciary budget. He is a great guy. I really like him.
Okay. AM 1400 KVFD, the voice for Dodge. If you have a question or comment for our two representatives, Ann Meyer and Tim Cranbrink, please call that number 955-1400. What can we look for as far as next week?
We've started subcommittee work already in the House, and I know they have in the Senate as well. So we're just running our bills, getting our legislation through for good policy for the state of Iowa.
All right, AM 1400 KVFD. Good afternoon. You're on the air. And they hung up.
They probably wanted to talk about your car warranty.
God, if I get another one of those calls, I'm going to run screaming into the night. I swear to God. They come in. What? My car warranty? What? How many different companies?
It's your last chance, too.
It's my very last chance. That's right.
Wouldn't that be bad, though, if you hung up and then, like, 2 days later, you had car trouble that cost you $4,000? You ever thought about that?
I just go out and get another car. $4,000 in my 5-year-old car. No, it ain't happening. All right. Here, maybe this person got cut off. But there. AM 1400 KVFD. Good afternoon. You're on the air with Senator Cranbrink and Representative Meyer.
Yeah, the governor was talking about strengthening sentences for assault on an officer. I was curious to talk about that a little bit.
Would you say that again, please? You weren't. We couldn't hear you clearly.
The governor was talking about strengthening the fines for assault on police officers. I was curious if they could talk a little bit about that.
Did you hear that?
Yes, you're talking about strengthening the fines on assaulting a police officer. Yeah, we again, I would have to say I agree with the governor. We support law enforcement, so I think that they've got to have some protections. I mean, they have such a dangerous job. Do you want to?
I think some of that came from some of the riots that were in Des Moines.
Yeah,
and then also the riot that happened in the State House when we were actually gone on that hiatus between our first and second attempt to get our legislation finished. But what happened was they identified some people that were on top of the police cars at the, what was it, at a shopping place or something? They were demolishing
Yeah, you're right.
So-
wasn't it a Target?
a Target or something. But anyway, then about a couple days later, the same people that were on the car were in the Capitol. So they then arrested those people. And as they were taking them out, there were people that were pushing and shoving the police officers trying to get the arrested people free.
Mhm.
And so I think some of that is, it's just too bad that our society has come to this. The respect, for every bit of our democracy, as well as people in respected positions, is gone. And I don't know if that comes from a lack of people teaching their kids how to actually treat people, or
Yeah, poor
so then,
parenting and being
so then
poor.
what we need to do now is we need to protect them through law, and I guess if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Yeah, well, they used to have. Back, I can attest to this.
But
Many
it's-
years ago, when somebody got drunk and out of hand, the police just administered street justice,
Right.
and I got sent home.
But as far as a bill being dropped, to answer your question a little further on how much the fine would be or what the penalty would be, I don't think Ann has either, have actually seen the actual bill. But I would imagine this bill will probably be coming from something that's negotiated with the governor's office.
Well, there's a lawyer in Des Moines who has sued the Des Moines police for using excessive violence. I don't know if you saw this or not during some of these riots. It's just absolutely unbelievable. The police used excessive violence. We have a big change in our Supreme Court. Are we going to see a little bit more support for public safety workers and things like that from this Supreme Court?
Are you talking about the Iowa Supreme Court?
Iowa Supreme Court? Yeah. Do you know? Or?
I mean, basically, they don't have the ability to hand out the punishment. I mean, that's the legislative's job. We just need the support to, to follow through with what the law says.
But I've seen some pretty crazy interpretations of the Constitution and of the law over the years. I've been harping about it for the 12 years I've been working here.
Well, we're pretty careful now on how we write our laws, believe me.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the good news, because that's something that's absolutely necessary.
Right.
If you want to talk about reasserting the authority of government, a decent government, I think now is the time. I make no excuses for those people that invaded the Capitol. I don't make any excuses for them. I understand they're frustrated. I may even sympathize with their point of view, but I don't do things like that. And I don't support things like that.
No,
Absolutely
I don't think any
not.
of us do.
No, I hope not. Are we going to do eggs and issues this year? Or?
I think so. I'm in favor of doing face to face. I mean, face to face for us is still sitting 6 feet apart and
Right.
having the crowd, and really what shows up, in that auditorium, we could easily have 6 foot. People don't have to bunch together. We could easily spread out in there and have a good, discussion if people want to hear what's going on.
Sure.
So,
And I would have no problem wearing a mask or a face shield inside either.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, and I'm all for face to face too, but I think Jill has made the decision, or the committee has made the decision, that it's going to be virtual this session.
That sucks. Who's on the committee?
Jill Nelson is the person that's been
Growth
contacting
Alliance.
us through the Growth Alliance.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Jill.
Nelson.
Duh.
Yeah, you know her.
Bill's
Horn.
Bill's
Right.
niece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't seen Bill. I haven't seen Bill in a long time. Bill's a great guy.
I haven't either.
Well, he got together with a pretty great girl, and he's probably spending time with her, and good for him. I wouldn't know that, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. I haven't seen Bill in months and months.
He's just guessing.
Sometimes I get on this microphone and I forget I'm on the air.
Yeah, just wait till the phone starts ringing.
Yeah.
Here pretty quick.
What are you doing talking about me on the air?
We love you, Bill. Don't-
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Great guy. I thought I knew something about farming till I met him.
yeah, great guy.
I didn't.
Great family.
Yeah, great family. They really are.
Jill's mom and dad too. They're
Bill's
just great
mom and
people.
dad. Really great. AM 1400 KBFD, the voice for Dodge. Again, if you have a question or comment for Representative Ann Meyer or Senator Tim Kreinbrink, 955-1400, 955-1400. You're going to run out of time here, and we'll be talking sports with Mulholland and Kuhlman. In fact, here's Mulholland now. I got to straighten.
Good.
It's my job and duty. I was put here on earth to straighten Mulholland out on sports.
Well, now I was putting Des Moines to straighten his son out. He actually moved into our condo there.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you what. I've never been able to not to sleep at night until he moved in, and the parties are unbelievable. And he just said my dad taught me how to party.
Young Mulholland parties? I can't believe that. Hey, do it while you're young and can recover easily.
I have seen him in the workout room. So
Oh,
yeah.
what, walking by?
No. he
Were
was-
you taking a peek down there at the young stuff?
No, I was on the machines.
He has not seen crime break in there.
He will not see me. He will not see me there
Brian Brink doesn't know. what
unless he
workout
knows CPR. Does he?
I don't know.
All right. Well, as long as you're here, who's going to win the Super Bowl? I know we haven't even got the final.
Yeah, I think the
down.
Chiefs are just good. I mean, the Chiefs are going to be hard to beat.
They are. I agree with you. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Okay, fine. And the the New Orleans Saints are a great team. Everybody talks about Brady, but I'll tell you, Drew is a great quarterback.
He
He's
is.
as solid as they come.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, but he just didn't have the rest of the package to go with him. And man, the Chiefs just are good.
Yeah, they're.
You know, I'm waiting for my Dolphins to trade Tua for Deshaun Watson.
Get out of
Did you
here
hear
with those
that may
mammals.
happen? Yeah. And a first round draft pick, but at least they'd have a number 5 top quarterback. But
So what does Jim Meyer think, your husband? Are they going to fire Harbaugh at Michigan, or what are they going to do?
they extended his contract.
They extended
Did
his
they?
contract.
That's right,
5
they did.
years.
but
And
but
I
they
wanna-
lowered his salary with
You see
higher.
what I put up with?
Yeah, but now,
Two politicians here to talk politics, and they're straightening. you out
but
on
now,
sports.
but now he can blame it on COVID. Oh, I don't remember.
I will tell you, my husband was mortified when I was here last time, and I said Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
He's Harbaugh. What are you doing?
It's a southern way to
It's
pronounce
a
it.
southern way to do it. Yeah, it sure is. This is AM 1400 KVFD, the voice of Fort Dodge. Again, I'll be straightening Nevin out here real shortly because, again, it's my
Yeah, he
mission.
might even beat you on the head or
Yeah.
something because that's kind of the mood he's in right
Oh,
now.
now, come on. Let me say again, I have no intention of hitting Ann Meyer in my life. Sexton comes over, I might hit him.
Yeah. Well, see, now you're going to keep him
Yeah,
away because
right.
now you intimidated him.
Oh, Scrappy?
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised he's not over here now, having just heard that. He'll just be on the way over.
I wonder if Senator wants to talk about his new position over in the Senate because
What-
it's pretty
all right.
big.
Yes, thank you. Let's talk about that. We should be talking about that.
Well, I had to sell my soul, but
You had to sell your soul. How
know-
much was it worth?
you know how politics get. But,
Yes, I did.
no, I was appointed, which I'm very thankful and grateful for, as the state appropriation chair for the Senate.
Whoa!
So,
So you're going to deappropriate like hell, you
no,
Republican.
no, our job is just to say no. I guess I don't know. No.
No, that's the
No.
Republican
No,
Party.
honestly, it's right up my alley. It's money. Everybody's eyes kind of glaze over when we start talking about the budget. But I'm not a big policy person. I will go along with policy that I
Mhm.
think is right. But for me to write laws or to run laws that have to do with a dog pooping on your lawn after 10 o'clock and
Right,
it can't
yeah.
happen, or I'm being facetious, but
Facetious.
Facetious.
but the thing is, I would
Not the only one who had a
I-
stroke, am I?
yeah, where are we? But I just like talking about budgets, and it's right up my alley.
Are
So
you a numbers guy?
I love my numbers and love budgets and
Okay.
stuff like that. So, and I've been the vice chair for 4 years, and I was fortunate to have Jack Whitford appoint me
Mhm.
as the Probst chair, and so I'll be negotiating with the House, Gary Moore, and then and also the governor's office. So each one of us do our own budgets, and then we come together and negotiate
Sure.
and try to be responsible with the state of Iowa's money, but yet do as much as we possibly can and make the dollar go as far as it
I
can.
can't believe we talked this whole time governor's speech and we didn't mention anything about the education budget and Governor Reynolds' reaction to the education budget this year. Is she in favor of more money into education, or
Oh yeah,
as a real Republican, does she want to cut education
no,
completely? Or?
there's no such thing as cutting education. We haven't done that since
Now, I
Culver.
can be facetious.
Governor Culver was in there in 2010.
Yeah,
So
loser.
they've always had additional funding. As a matter of fact, when we've had to deappropriate, we even let K through 12 funding for education stand of what we've given them that year. Yes, we did have it deappropriated in our upper education or higher education with our region colleges as well as our community colleges a couple of years ago. But, there's nobody there that's not for education.
All right, Tim Kreinbrink, Ann Meyer, thank you so much for being here. Nevin Mulholland and Randy Kuhlman, I think, coming up next. It's 4 o'clock.
This is Dave Graveline. Be sure to listen to Into Tomorrow right here on the voice of Fort Dodge, AM 1400 KVFD, Fort Dodge.
It'll get worse before it gets better. Lisa Brady.